Your coat, man? Should we shake your cup before drinking?
Over time, some of the nutrients in Yakult can sink to the bottom of the bottle. So shake well before drinking. Shake your Yakult well before drinking. Yakult.
It's always difficult to bounce back from losses, all the more when you have less than a day to recalibrate your plays. But the game of basketball is unpredictable, and the superstars of this tournament continue to surprise us every match. Whether you're rooting for the redemption of the Aces or the Zamboanga Valientes, you can catch that action as we cover the third leg of the Asian tournament.
Good afternoon from the city of Calapan here in Oriental Mindoro. This is the continuing coverage of the Asian tournament, the third leg, and we are inside the Centrum Pangkabataan here in the city of Calapan. Our games today, Valientes will take on the Aces. Our main game, the Macau Black Bears will take on the Vanta Black Dragons. Hello everybody with Mark Dandan. My name is Sandy Gumo. Flo Del Agua will join us later at the side. Good afternoon to you, Mark.
Good afternoon, Sandy. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day number 3. Your leg number 3.
All right, Nick Evans, he was very aggressive at both ends of the floor in yesterday's game, and his best game so far here in the Asian tournament.
Easily his best offensive game, 24 points. Hit 3 threes, leading the way for his team. And all that coming off the bench. So they need consistency from the big guy.
And now we go to the other side of the floor. The big guy, the Aces, he can operate in tight spaces. A very physical player, and his inside and outside presence is needed in this game.
Of course, he was, Wawi Scotia played with foul trouble yesterday, but still had 15.6 boards. He's going to have to step up. He might be undersized, but he'll never be overplayed.
All right, Florence Del Agua, what do you have? What's the latest there?
Sandy and Coach Mark, you focused on Escocia's performance for the Aces yesterday, but another guy who did numbers for the team was Sergey Primac. He told me that complacency got the better of them yesterday, but they fixed that through having 3 meetings in less than 24 hours. On the side of Zamboanga, Mike Tolomia expressed his dismay on that missed half-court shot in the last quarter, but they want to execute their plays better today to avoid those forced field goals. We welcome you to our first game this evening as I turn you over to Richard Tampos, our venue announcer.
Beginning with Zamboanga Valientes and forward number 45, Nick Evans. Number 15, the youth. And at one guard number 8, the mighty termite, Rudy Linganay. The head coach is Bobby Dick de los Santos. Assistant coaches Martin Madrigal and Oscar Reybollos. Now the starting five for Aces. Starting guard number 88, AJ Vitu. Playing center number 29, Les Coulibaly. And forward number 22, Sergey Primak. Small forward number 10, Vladislav Ungurian. And at one guard number 8, Denzel Wong. The Aces is led by Jason Santiago, assisted by Brian Elan.
The starters for the Zamboanga Valientes, Peter Alfaro, the mighty termite, Rudy Linganay, Mike Tolomi, Nick Evans, and Malik Diaf. The Aces will start with the sweet shooting Denzel Wong, AJ Vitog, Vlad Ungurian, Sergey Primak, and Las Coulibaly. All right, first period here inside the Centro ng Pagkabataan. And the Aces controlling the tip with Vitog setting up the table for the Aces. Here is Denzel Wong guarded by Mike Tolomia. Vitog played by Peter Alfaro. Vitog shoots and will score the first field goal here in the game.
It's the first time we're seeing AJ Vitog really start the game since leg number 2. Coach Jason Santiago going with a 2-guard lineup and playing all of his world imports at the same time.
Yes, Vitog, his performance yesterday, scored only 2 points, 0 of 2 from the field versus the Vanta Black Dragons. Mike Tolomia, he was very busy yesterday, especially in the third period versus the Pola Pilipinas RPG, rebounded by Sergey Primak. Here is Denzel Wong for 3, the challenge there by Nick Evans. Vlad, he gives it to Denzel Wong. Sergey with a soft touch inside, rebounded by Malik Diaf.
That was an effective shot for Primak. Just then, and Vlad Ungurian with the surprise steal and the layup.
And Vlad Ungurian scoring there. 2 of 5 yesterday. 5 points. And another field goal for the Valientes.
This is one guy that has to be more consistent, Peter Alfaro.
Yeah.
He scored 24 points in their first game, a win, and he only scored 5 points yesterday in a loss. So it's not surprising when he plays poorly, Valientes usually lose.
And Peter Alfaro, he is from the city of Zamboanga, also a proud Zamboangueño. Muchas gracias, and thank you very much for supporting us. That's our keys to the game, and Mike and then Mark Dandan will discuss it to you.
The keys to the game here, the fight for the boards. The Aces actually rebounded well yesterday. They had 54 rebounds. They won that rebounding battle against the Vanta Black Dragons. Bring the defense out. That means the shooting has to be on point. Their best shooter, Denzel Wong, only 2 out of 9 from the outside in that loss. And shoot better from the free throw line as what Vlad Ungurian that just did there.
Rudy Linganay. Here is Peter Alfaro, 5 points in yesterday's game. Best player in their first game. Blocked inside. Here is Vlad. What a fake and what a finish there by Vlad Ungurian.
Quick start for Mr. Vlad, 6 points.
Here is Peter Alfaro for 2. Can't get it full. Denzel Wong against 3 white shirts. No look pass to Sergey Primak. What an assist by Denzel Wong. Can we see it one more time? Denzel Wong with a dish. And the finish by Sergey Primak. Timeout. Primak numbers yesterday.
It was a solid game for Sergey Primak. 12 points, 11 boards, only missing once from the field. but you want him to be more aggressive. He is a world import, so usually the expectations for the world imports are to score at least 20 points. And a great no-look pass to Sergey Primak. Did we just see Chris Paul?
What a pass there by the little guy, Denzel Wong. Now they are doubling Peter Alfaro. Battle for the rebound. Nick Evans, the mighty Termite, guarded by AJ Vitog. Malik outside. He goes inside for the drive. 2 points for Malik Diouf.
That's too easy. Just allowing Malik Diouf a leisurely stroll through the park, and great defense by Peter Alfaro.
Perfectly timed by Peter Alfaro. And he completes the steal and the field goal.
And that's been a problem for Denzel Wong whenever he's pressured by these guards. Yesterday it was Val Chauca who gave him a hard time. Now it's Peter Alfaro.
You know, that's the respect he gets here. And another 2 points for Sergey Primak. Up, and away!
So one of the many dunks we've been seeing here in leg number 3.
From Malik Diouf, hanging tough yesterday. 13 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, and played for 35 minutes. Vlad. Here is AJ Vitog. He gets by Evans. Air ball. 3-on-1 break. No look pass. Tolomia with a finish. And it's only Denzel Wong coming back on defense for the Aces. And we have a timeout, and it's brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Numbers yesterday.
13.7 assists, 3 threes. But again, you don't know which version of Mike Tolomia you're getting game
just
to
like
game.
Alfaro.
Exactly, and you want that consistency from Tolomia and Alfaro because you know your world imports are going to go to work. Bryce, Malik, and Nick Evans. But these guys, a big key for them in this leg is how consistent their guards are going to play. Alfaro, Tolomia, and Linganay. Those 3 guys play well. Valientes are a very good team.
The Aces lost to the Vanta Black Dragons yesterday. 85-78 was a good game for the Aces. And the Valientes lost to Pola Pilipinas by only a point, 81-80.
That was where Mike Tolomia missed a free throw that could have sent the game into overtime.
And he had a huge third period, by the way, scoring threes. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
1-3-1 here by the Valientes. They actually did well with this defense last night, but they abandoned it for a 2-3.
The 3 won't go. With Denzel Wong, Vito. The screen by Primak. Into the corner we go for Vlad for 3. Got it!
Malik has to respond quicker there as a sweeper and that 1-3-1. And a quick pull-up from Rudy.
Blas Coulibaly grabs it down for the Aces. There is Denzel Wong. Evans is fronting him. And the steal. That's a foul on Denzel Wong. It's an unsportsmanlike foul. That's a good call.
It is no
holding
play
on.
for the ball, yeah. No play for the ball. He grabbed Rudy Linganay. Quick hands by Mr. Nick Evans right there. Oh, just good defense. And then Rudy shooting gap where you see Denzel Wong grabbing on Rudy Linganay.
Yeah, that's the second turnover committed by Denzel Wong. He should be careless with that. He should not be careless with that basketball because Peter Alfaro and Rudy Linganay, they're very quick.
Oh, they're tenacious on defense.
One reviews and that's personal point foul on number 8. Denzel Wong, that's his first. Two free throws.
Rudy Linganay will take two at the line. Well, Rudy Linganay yesterday played for almost 22 minutes, 4 out of 6 from the field, 10 points, and the loss against the Leg 2 champions, Pola Pilipinas RPG.
He misses his free throws, though.
6:09 remaining in the first period.
Shot clock 14 seconds.
And Malik Diop comes out to screen Rudy Linganay for 3, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc here in the first period. AJ Vitog and lost it to Nick Evans. Nice feed, Peter with a finish.
And the same problems that have been plaguing the Aces in that game yesterday are still happening here. Live ball turnovers resulting in layups for the other team.
Denzel Wong, now Linganay guarding him. Last Kolibadi downstairs, nice feed, Primac, no, rebounded by Malik. Peter, into the corner we go, free for 3, bang!
You saw the patience of Peter Alfaro there.
It's only a
It's the
2-pointer.
Okay. But great pass still by Peter Alfaro.
Actually, he has 2 choices. Nick Evans on the other side. Blocked by Mike. And the Valientes, they are running again. Nick Evans. Here is Peter incoming. But no.
Almost, almost, Sandy.
It was a case of in and out. Vladon Gurian. His level of aggression here in the first period is awesome. What's that?
I don't know. I think he was caught in between a shot and a pass.
Here is Nick Evans, Malik Diop, Peter Alfaro back outside. 4-3, bang!
There you go. Great ball movement of Valientes, swinging the ball from one point to another, finding the open guy in Mike Tolomia.
So Mike Tolomia with 2 triples already here in the first period. We are glad that you could join us. You're watching the Asian tournament here in the city of Pola Oriental Mindoro. Vito trying to go to the baseline. There's a roadblock. That's Nick Evans. Vladon Gurian. It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
That zone defense has really stymied the Aces. They don't have a solution or any kind of zone offense right now for that 1-3-1.
And now we'll turn you over to Flo Del Agua. What do you have, Flo?
Regardless whether there are multiple imports in the court, if there is no wise playmaker, then it will be trouble. Those are the words of Mike Tolomia of Zamboanga, who was in the end game for Coach Bobby Dick yesterday despite being the smaller man in the court. Sandy and Coach Mark.
I agree to that.
Wise words from the veteran Mike Tolomia.
Here is Peter Alfaro. Well, he's been on and off here in the Asian tournament, but Nick Evans will score. I'd love to see him aggressive at both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively.
That's something he has to grow into. Remember, he just finished his college career, so this is his first taste of pro basketball. So more games and more experience here for Peter Alfaro. He'll find his identity.
Oh, that's a travel on Maki Acosta.
I don't know how smart that was, attacking Ricky Bryce one-on-one.
When he was just standing there.
Exactly.
He has the shot outside. He can score from, he has that long-range jumper. He has that mid-range jumper. He can score from that area. But they decided to go inside. Rice was just standing there. Rice is #1 on block shots here in the Asian tournament.
He had 6 yesterday.
Corner shot from Frankie Johnson. The microwave.
Just like that, that's a 12-0 run by the Valientes. That was 15-10 for the Aces a couple minutes ago.
Scoreless in the first 2 games here in Calapan City. Coulibaly, Bryce on him. He fakes. He goes inside. Too strong off the glass. Bryce takes care of it. Alfaro inside to Nick Evans. The extra pass. We go to the corner. Incoming. Bang!
And this is the Valientes at their best. Extra passes, open guys, and hitting from the outside.
And the Valientes putting on a basketball clinic here in the first period. Denzel Wong continues to struggle here. He gives the ball inside. Foul is called.
15-0 run now here.
Well, the Aces started out quick, and the Valientes answer back with a barrage of threes. A 10-point lead for Zamboanga. Intercepted by Peter Alfaro, and look at the... Oh!
Almost.
Frankie Johnson missing on the dunk for three. Yes, sir!
More points for the three, Sandy. Oh, the microwave, we all know he just needs one bucket to get going.
Denzel Wong. Maki Acosta getting the rebound. Ooh. Wawi Scotia. Nice move by Wawi. He is fouled by Bryce. He will go to the free throw line. His numbers yesterday. He came up big. 15 points, 6 rebounds. He was 6 out of 12 from the field and played for 17 minutes. Former CSAFI most valuable player in Cebu, a collegiate basketball league in Cebu. He won the MVP in 2012. And he is from Pangasinan.
It's far away from Cebu for people watching.
Yeah.
Pangasinan is way up north here in the Philippines. Cebu is somewhere in the middle.
Oh, that's a three-pointer from A.J. Benson.
My goodness. Valientes must have a good night's sleep. 21-1 run.
Bryce with his second block of the game. Well, it's gloomy outside. Dark clouds, and it's raining threes here inside the Calapan City Gym.
Check it out again. The quick reaction by Ricky Bryce, covering so much ground.
Maki Acosta with a turnaround. Frankie Johnson is the last one to touch the basketball. 106 remaining in the first quarter. Another interception for the Valientes. Frankie Johnson snaps at home. Oh!
Finally gets one. He wasn't as warm earlier. Now he's warmed up. He's showing off the bounce.
He may be a thin man, but he can jump that high. What a finish there by Frankie Johnson. Denzel Wong is blocked by Bryce. That will be his third block here in the first quarter.
See it again. The great anticipation by Job Alcantara. And the dish off to Frankie Johnson.
Job with a finish, using his body to shield that basketball against Denzel Wong.
Well, he played well in their first game. He had 12 points off the bench. And he was a DNP, did not play in last night's game. So he's fresh.
Well rested, by the way. 8 seconds to go. Denzel Wong for two.
Breaks a long drought for the Aces.
This quarter comes to an end. The barrage of threes in the first quarter. And the Zamboanga Valientes with the biggest lead, 35-18 against the Aces. We'll be right back. team matchup, the mighty Termite, Rudy Linganay and Denzel Wong. Let's take a look at the numbers here, Mark.
So far, advantage Rudy Linganay in this game. But they played well. Both of them played well. Rudy Linganay, classic showing in that loss against Pola Pilipinas RPG.
And Rudy Linganay had a better first period than Denzel Wong. That's the mighty Termite, Rudy Linganay.
Care to explain why they call him the mighty Termite?
Yeah,
I explained it in leg number 2.
Yeah,
but it's like number
Pasig.
3.
Yeah, okay, you can do it again. Please do.
Well, because part of Rudy Linganay's name, the Anay part, is actually Filipino for the word termite. That's why he's the mighty Termite.
And the Primac rebound there.
To end that first quarter, San, that was a 25-3 run by the Valientes.
Alfred Gayosa did not play in the first, did not even start in the first quarter. Primac with a reverse.
Great pass by Gayosa and Primac, surprising Ricky Bryce with that reverse layup.
Frankie Johnson for 3. Brought by Wawi Scosho. He gives it to Denzel Wong. Denzel working against Frankie Johnson, and he is fouled.
Smart play there by Denzel Wong, feeling the contact, throwing the ball up to get himself to the free throw line.
The Aces lost to the Vanta Black Dragons. They shot 26% from the three-point territory. That's 6 of 23. We wonder, where is Denzel here? He scored only 1 last night from beyond the arc. Let's check his numbers.
Well, reminiscent of his performance in leg number 2. He struggled his first 2 games, and in that, their only win in leg number 2, he exploded for 9 threes in 1 game.
And a shootout against Niki Monteclaro. And R.R. De Leon scoring there.
One-handed push shot.
And the Aces shooting 35% from the field at 7 of 20. And 1 of 9 from beyond the arc. Maki Acosta rises up for 3. Can't get it to fall. Frankie Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Acosta. Denzel Wong.
He's going to pull up. Oh, he did not pull up.
Denzel Wong still scoreless from beyond the arc. He was 2 out of 9 yesterday versus the Vanta Black Dragons. And that'll be the 3rd turnover for Denzel Wong. And the Valientes will call for time. We'll be right back here watching the Asian tournament. We'll turn you over to Flo Del Agua. Flo? Timeout is brought to you by Casio. So the Aces, 1 out of 9 from beyond the arc here in this game. And how about the Valientes shooting 50% from beyond the arc, 5 out of 10 in the first quarter alone.
It is impressive, but the key here for them now is it's sustainable. They haven't made 1 here in the second quarter, so that's going to be the challenge for these Valientes.
A.J. Benson misses the three-pointer. Denzel Wong takes care of it. Gayosa scoreless here. Did not play in the first period. Wawi Scosho. Gayosa. 3 on 2. Frankie. Benson. is fouled by Wawi Scotia.
No easy layups for Wawi Scotia there. He's not going to give up an easy layup to AJ Benson.
He is also the enforcer for the Aces. He's a physical player, a tough defender. And when he give you, it's not a lift, but it's a hard foul. Always keys to the game.
Now Valientes distribute the ball. They did not have much assists in yesterday's game. Dominate the inside. That's why you have those 3 big world imports. Start stronger. That's what they did in the first quarter, Sandy, outscoring the Aces 35-18 in the first. So let's see if they can sustain it. It goes from quarter to quarter. Sometimes you see a really good Valientes team in the one quarter, and then it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
They had a better third period yesterday. Inside to Maki Acosta and lost it out of bounds.
Ricky Bryce just laughing.
And Mike Tolomia checks back in for Frankie Johnson. Ricky Bryce, he is #1 in blocks here in the Asian tournament.
I think that's the first time we've seen him smile in today's game.
He's a happy guy, by the way.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Benson. Joe Alcantara. Picked up by Gayosa.
See, now they've missed 4 threes in the second quarter, so the percentage is dipping.
Denzel Wong is yet to convert from beyond the arc. 2-pointer, no. Benson brings it across. Corner shot, Mike Tolomia, yes!
There you go. Again, the recognition, finding those shooters in the corners. They've been looking for these guys. And it's by design, obviously, because Coach Bobby Dick and Coach Jade probably talked about it with their team after yesterday's game.
And the Valientes 6 out of 15 from downtown here in the first half. Wawi Scotia. Strong move there by Wawi. He is fouled by the smaller Job Alcantara. And Wawi Scotia will go to the free throw line for the second time. Flo Del Agua, what's the latest?
Alfred Gayosa of the Aces had an exceptional performance yesterday. 14 points and 100% from the free throw line. Even with world imports in the court, he still stood out. And you would wonder why. He wants to be drafted soon for the PBA. Sandy and Coach Mark.
Wow. 5 out of 5 from the free throw line yesterday. That's Alfred Gayosa finishing the game with 14 points against the Avanta Black Dragons.
Now, he's been consistent since leg 2. He can score. He's a decent shooter from the outside. We all know he can defend.
And he's a tough player.
He is.
Physical player. Bryce with a follow. Unmolested there inside.
I wonder how long Las Coulibaly is going to be on that bench for the Aces, because Ricky Bryce will just have his way in the paint without anybody to block him out.
44-23, largest lead of the game. 5.5 to go. Gayosa. Hesitation move, trying to block it. Bryce unable to do it. And Alvin Gayosa scoring there.
Excellent move there. The hesitation to throw off Ricky Bryce's timing, and then the flip with the layup.
5 minutes and 10 remaining in the first half. Rice. AJ Benson able to get to it. Premack coming out from the crowd to get the rebound. Gayosa changing direction, inside pass intercepted by Ricky Bryce. Rudy in the game now for the Valientes. By the way, supporting this team, always watching this game. That's a three-pointer from RR De Leon. Is Jonas Sultan, former world champion. We'll be right back. Gayosa. The numbers, Mark.
Might be nice. He had 14 points, 8 boards, but a lot of those points really came when the game was out of reach for the Aces. So Alfred Gayosa needs to establish himself early in this game to make an impact. This team needs his scoring. They need this defense. And more importantly, they need more moves like this.
Yeah. So let's take a look from another angle. The hesitation there. Bryson able to block that shot. Alfred his first field goal of the game. And he will go back to their bench.
And still no Las Koulibaly inside.
Yep. Denzel Wong, Wawi Scotia, Dula Casti Santos, Maki Acosta, and Sergey Primac for the Aces. Denzel Wong for 3. De Leon, the rebound. Benson. Wong defending him. The mighty Termite setting up the table. Here is Mike Tolomia. Shot clock at 7. Now it's 5 to fire. It's 3 to fire. Benson scores from downtown.
So far, so good in terms of their three-point shooting. The bailout 3 by AJ Benson. Not what you wanted from offense, but as long as it's good.
7 out of 16 from beyond the arc. The Valientes, they're on fire here. 3:20 to go. Dula Casti Santos. Denzel Wong is yet to score from long range. Due for 3. Mackey with a difficult shot underneath.
Great hustle by Maki Acosta, taking that ball away from a bigger Malik Diouf and getting the 2 points.
Under 3 to go here in the first half. De Leon lost it. Technical foul.
Rafael De Leon obviously felt that he was fouled in that play, but that's why he lost the basketball. We'll see. Right there, not clear in that sequence. But he gets a tech.
So Denzel Wong is the designated shooter for the Aces. He is still scoreless from the field here in the second period. Had 1 in the first quarter. But he is still scoreless from beyond the arc. That's R.R. De Leon committing the technical foul. Well, you're looking and you're asking about Las Koulibaly. Now he's back
He was on the bench for a while.
for 5 minutes. Dula Casti Santos from Lyceum of the Philippines, playing for the NCAA. Also a collegiate basketball league here in the Philippines. Denzel is free. Wawi Scotia coming out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound. Du will set up the table. Shot clock at 10 seconds. 5 seconds to shoot. Mackey is free. Incoming. Bang!
That was a great skip pass by Dula Casta Santos. He kept his head up the whole time. He saw Maki in that corner.
In that set, the Aces were very patient with their offense.
One of the rare times they were.
Yeah. Final 2 minutes of the first half, and the Valientes turned the ball over. 49-31.
And this has been plaguing the Valientes since the first leg of the Asian tournament. Whenever they get a good lead, they tend to become complacent. They relax, and then they lose all their momentum.
Denzel Wong Inside to Las Kolibali, Hassan fouling him. Are they gonna call it on Hassan?
It should be on Hassan.
Yeah. Him and Kolibali are playing for the University of the Visayas in Cebu.
Oh, they were teammates.
Scotia providing the screen. Nice move. And Wawi Scotia putting on a series of moves there. We'll go again to the line for the third time here in the first half.
AJ Benson has his hands full with Wawi Scotia in the paint. Wawi just backing down Benson. Nothing he could do about that.
He's a huge player. He is 6'3", 6'4",
And strong.
230 pounds.
He's built like a tank.
Two out of two. A minute 15 remaining in the first half. You're watching the Asian tournament here in the city of Calapan, Oriental Mindoro, the third leg. Hassan spins and lost it, gives it to Tolomia. Shot clock at 5. Tolomia. Hassan able to get to it, and he stepped out of bounds.
See, again, the offense stagnating here for the Valientes. They've had runs wherein they look unstoppable, and then they have runs where they look they can't even buy a basket, and that's happening right now.
So another turnover there committed by the Zamboanga Valientes. You talk about consistency, and that seems to be their problem here in the Asian tournament, Mark.
It's been plaguing them since leg number 1.
37 seconds remaining in the first half. Wawi Scotia puts the move.
Just bulldozing his way into the paint there, Wawi Scotia. And nobody wants to try to get
It's very hard to defend him, especially when you are in front of him.
That's the thing. Nobody wants to get in front of him because it's going to hurt.
I love it. It's going to hurt you.
We can call him the big hurt.
Yeah. It's Wawi Scotia missing his first try at the free throw line.
He has his headband back. Yesterday, he wasn't wearing it.
In the second half.
He wore it in the second half. He played better. That's why he wore it to start the game.
24 seconds remaining in the first half. Hassan from the corner, very short, rebounded by Du. 10 seconds to go. 49-34. Wawi Scotia, Denzel Wong from the corner. It rims out. So the first half ends with Denzel Wong not scoring from beyond the arc. The Aces chasing the Valientes in our play of the game. Joe Alcantara pushing it down, finding Frankie Johnson for the slam dunk. His first 2 points, because he scored a three-pointer earlier to start when he went inside. He came off the bench. Nice dunk there by Frankie Johnson, 49-34. The Valientes, they are ahead. Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10. Roy sees an opening. He will penetrate. Las Kolibali snaps it home!
Mr. Rasul, he did not make a business decision going up with last.
Last Kalibali with a statement dunk there. He's been missing his shots from that.
At 9.
Can't turn around. He's just too quick.
Oh, Nevin Hart with a dunk.
With the left too, Sandy.
Moving to number 8.
Air ball for Marcus Quirk. Here is Peter. Blocked by Henry, and there is Nick Evans to score.
Bad spill by both.
2 players down on the floor, Iloka and Peter Alfaro. This is a 4-on-4 situation.
At 7.
A turnover there by the Warriors. Nesby, oh! I'm shaking in my chair. A special delivery from the sky. And that's the number 1 play of the day.
Number 6.
Aguara. Aguara 2 of 7 in the field. Martin Enriquez scoring.
Good drive by
At
Martin.
5.
Nice defense. Nice defense. No, we go. Will Douglas. Oh, yes! I just saw a man flying. Wow!
And he gets us another steal.
Now we go to number 4.
By the comment into the hands of Joseph Mombasa with a slam. And the Pola Filipinas with their largest lead.
The number 3 spot.
Malik Diaz also back in the game. A little nudge there by Ricky Price and slams it home.
And our rim is a bit thin.
Number 2.
Tightly guarded by the veteran Rudy Lingana. Now he is free, but there is Malik Diaz in front of him. JV, bang! Rocket-propelled grenade exploding in the hole.
That might be the shot that gets JV de la Cruz.
And now the number 1 play
Another
of the
adventure.
day.
Oh! I'm out of here! I'm out of here! What a dunk there by Nevin Hart.
This is going to be here for a long time. The lob by Dame Chongqui. The rotation by Nevin Hart.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 plays of the day.
Mikathara? Mate, it means place of little water. It's an unforgiving place to work. Dry wind, endless desert.
As an athlete, it's all about measured performance. The G-Shock GBDH 2000 provides detailed training analysis for multi-sport athletes with solar-assisted charging. The watch has everything you need for becoming your tougher self, and handles everyday training extremes with precision and absolute toughness.
Tell us, your coat man. Should we shake your cup before drinking?
Over time, some of the nutrients in Yakult can sink to the bottom of the bottle. So shake well before drinking. Shake your Yakult well before drinking. Yakult.
Mikathara? Mate, it means place of little water. It's an unforgiving place to work. Dry wind, endless desert.
As an athlete, it's all about measured performance. The G-Shock GBDH 2000 provides detailed training analysis for multi-sport athletes with solar-assisted charging. The watch has everything you need for becoming your tougher self and handles everyday training extremes with precision and absolute toughness.
We are back here inside the Centrum Pangkabataan, and the Zamboanga Valientes leading here, killing the Aces in fast break points 15-4. Frankie Johnson exploding late in the second period. Alfred Gayosa scoring only one field goal in the first half. He did not start in the first half, by the way, and we have the numbers here, Mark.
That field goal shooting was buoyed by that big first quarter wherein they shot 50% from the field, especially from the outside. And that's something the Valientes will have to continue, not only in this game, Sandy, but in the whole of leg number 3, in the inconsistent play that plagued them throughout the first, second, and now in the third leg. They had the big first quarter. They slowed down in that second quarter, only scored 14 points. So that's something they need to address here in that second half.
Well, the major question here, Mark, is the consistency of these Zamboanga Valientes.
Indeed, and then it's been up and down, a roller coaster leg. Again, for them, it's something they need to keep working on. This guy, Ricky Bryce, has been the defensive linchpin for their team.
3 blocks.
3 blocks already, at 6 yesterday. So he's going to have to, again, lead the way on defense. And Mike Tulhomia coming up big, 13 points, all in the first. He had 13 points the whole game last night. So this is a good sign for Coach Bobby Dick and the rest of the Valientes if this guy can get going. As well as Frankie Johnson, who had that big first half as well. Frankie Johnson off the bench, 2 threes in that slam. Vladimir Gurian, he had the good first quarter. We did not see him in that second quarter. So interesting moves here from the Aces. We'll see if they can do better here in the second half.
We mentioned the numbers of Mike Tulhomia and Vladimir Gurian also. Did not see action in the second period. He exploded well in the first quarter. And he started this game, by the way.
That he did. He had an early steal, a layup, a 3, and then he wasn't there.
All right, the third quarter is about to start. The Valientes will start the third period with Frankie Johnson, Nick Evans, AJ, that's Salim, Peter Alfaro, and Rudy Linganay. And what should be done here with the Aces?
Oh, if you're the Aces, you want to start working on your offense, because when the Valientes dropped into that 1-3-1 zone, they were playing well. The 2-3 zone, not so much, Sandy, but because that second quarter, the Valientes went with a 2-3, and the Aces were able to penetrate and get some drop passes. Maki Acosta, Sergey Primak was able to score over Ricky Bryce.
And how about the performance of Denzel Wong? He is very inconsistent here in the third leg.
It's been not the ideal start for Denzel Wong, but he will look to bounce back. That should be a change of court.
Yeah. So whose fault is that? Is it the referee's fault? Or so it's gonna be Aces basketball.
Aces basketball.
Yeah, Aces basketball. Okay. That was a deceptive move by the Valientes. So Denzel Wong unable to connect from the three-point range in the first half. Had 2 yesterday, but he had 2 out of 9 from beyond the arc in yesterday's game versus the Vanta Black Dragons. They turn over.
Yeah, you can credit, again, the inconsistent play of the Valientes, because they're trying to play everyone in that lineup. Again, we see now Med Salim in the game. Earlier, it was Janir Hassan. So that regular rotation for Coach Bobby Dig is not right there. But this guy is just here.
So he is the veteran of this team, Rudy Linganay from beyond the arc. And Linganay did not score in the first half.
He had 2 shots wherein it went in and out. He missed a short-range jumper.
Now he is 1 out of 3 from the field. Denzel Wong guarded by the mighty Thermite. Alfred Gayosa. Bang!
A great sign for the Aces if Alfred Gayosa starts to hit. They need his scoring to complement the scoring of Las Coulibaly, Sergey Primak, and the defense by Gayosa.
Alfred Gayosa fakes again, and will score. Now he is 3 of 6 from the field.
That's his calling card, Sandy, the defense. That's what he was known for when he was younger.
A 5-0 run by the Aces to start the third period. Alfaro from downtown.
The Valientes doing just enough here, hitting a couple shots, not giving the Aces a big run.
8 minutes, 13 remaining in the third. Las Coulibaly. You know, Las Coulibaly spent so much time on the bench in the first half.
Yeah, he did.
Wawi Scotia. Ball stays with the Aces.
2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Watching the Asian tournament. Oh, nice shot. Floater there by Wawi Scotia using the window.
In the nick of time.
Peter uncorks. Bang! When it's hot, he's hot. If it's cold, he's cold.
Now, you can't be inconsistent like that, Sandy.
Or maybe you cannot be hot and cold.
Exactly.
Alfred Gayosa. Las Coulibaly. Outside to Wawi. And look at Peter Alfaro sacrificing his body. Here is Frankie Johnson.
Not enough momentum for dunk, but still 2 points nonetheless.
The runway is very short. We'll be right back, and this timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio.
Nick Evans of Zamboanga was unstoppable against Pola Pilipinas last night, and that is not without motivation because his lovely daughter Alora Serene Evans is always present in the court, to which Nick says family is a gift from God, so if I can bring them all over the world because of basketball, then that is a big blessing. Sandy and Coach Mark.
Well, of course, she is the inspiration. That's Nick Evans on your screen. And that's why he is playing good here in the Asian tournament.
He had arguably his best game. 24 points yesterday.
The bench of the Valientes outscoring the Aces 24-12. It's plus 12 here in this game. Denzel Wong, Gayosa, Hungarian, Discosio, and Las Coulibaly. 3 won't go.
Push on RR De Leon there. And Last did not like that. Oh, now that's 2 technicals on RR De Leon.
He's gone. You know, I really don't know what's in his head right now. The first call was a pushing foul.
Last did not like
but Last was hit earlier.
See there the swing by RR De Leon. That's the one that Last didn't like, not this one. See, and then Last has a few words for RR De Leon.
Push. So he had a technical foul in the first half. And they are reviewing it. First review today. Why are you looking at me like that? It was not a... It just stare down.
The referees are still conferring if What happened, happened. The referees here are very thorough.
Referee Boyang Manalak approaching the officials table. Now, De Leon is sensing it already.
He has two
that
techs,
he will
so
be
knows.
gone.
He knows it.
Foul on number 77, RR De Leon. Technical foul on Aces, number 29, Last Coulibaly.
The first on Last Coulibaly.
On number 77 of Zamboanga, RR De Leon. For second motion, RR De Leon had a technical foul earlier. RR De Leon is out of the playing court.
So he's gone. RR De Leon is gone for today.
That's a big loss for the Valientes because R. De Leon is one of their primary backup bigs. He can also swing to the forward spot.
De Leon, 4 points, 2 out of 3 from the field.
14 seconds.
Interesting lineup here for the Valientes. No imports. No imports on the floor.
All Filipino, all Zamboangueño. You know, the boss, Judy Navarro, he is very proud of this team. All local players except for the world imports. Hassan, Frankie Johnson, Rudy Linganay, Peter Alfaro, and Muhammad Salim. The three won't go. And Salim was hit in the face. And I think he's checking his nose if it's there or not. Hassan is fouled downstairs.
Good dive there by Hassan off that after that reversal. Who else but Rudy Lingayan who found him on the cut.
So Denzel Wong with his second personal. Coming up next, the Vanta Black Dragons will take on the Macau Black Bears.
Oh, that's a heavyweight fight.
Yeah. After this game,
and the bench goes mild for the first point, Mr. Hassan.
a 20-point lead for the Zamboanga Valientes. Inside pass intercepted by Muhammad Salim. Here is Peter Alfaro being chased down by Alfred Gayosa. A little physical play there by Alfred Gayosa.
He's the tough defender, Alfred Gayosa.
And you know what, Peter Alfaro will not back down on that one. 6:05 remaining in the third period. Here is Maki. He gets by Peter Alfaro for three. No. Foul underneath. So many fouls given up here in the third period for both teams. 5 fouls already for both.
This game has slowed down a bit. See if the Valientes can add on to this lead. The zone defense here by the Aces dropping into this very high 2-3.
Frankie last the rebound. So the Valientes scoring way off there for Denzel Wong.
Sergey Freeman coming in for last Holy Valley. Joel Cantera for Peter Alfaro. AJ Pitu for Alfred Gayosa.
And the Valientes continues to outscore the Aces in this quarter.
12-7.
Denzel Wong will throw it in outside to AJ Vitog. Ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, that offense has become a bit too predictable for the Aces. Not really a lot of personal movement, mostly one-on-ones. Here we go
Denzel
again.
from the free throw line. He will connect.
Finally.
After a long drought, Denzel will score 1 out of 9 from the field in the first half, scoring only 5 points and 0 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first half. Salim will not get the kind bounce.
Oh, the handles by Wawi Escocio.
Showing us that he can't dribble that basketball. And the Premax step out of bounds.
Bartolomea coming in for Rudy Lincana.
In comes Mike Delomia. He had 13 points in the first half.
So Coach Bob Bidik sending in an all-Filipino lineup. With their imports resting. For 3. No.
Oh, that was wide. That was JP Belenchon-esque 3 from Frankie Johnson.
So Frankie Johnson 0 of 2 from beyond the arc here in the third period. AJ Vitog, he changed his mind. Denzel Wong. Now you can see the defenders of the Valientes, they're pressuring Denzel Wong. Vitog is free. Hassan grabs it down for the Valientes. Job is fouled.
It's actually very good recognition by Job Alcantara. He saw the heads of the Aces defenders not facing the ball, so he turned on the Jets. By the time the Aces recognized the ball was deep in the paint, and Alcantara fished the foul, now going to the line.
And that is a 14 foul for Aces.
Job Alcantara did not play yesterday. Had a good game in the first game, by the way, Mark. I'm just quite, I was surprised that he was not able to play yesterday. Lost to Pola Pilipinas RPG by a point, 81-80. It was a very tough loss for the Zamboanga Valientes. It was a very close ball game. Denzel Wong, 0 of 8 from the three-point territory. Gayosa unable to shake off the defender. Macias fouled from behind by Hassan.
Maki Costa again, staying active in the paint, getting that. He tracked that shot from the moment it left the hands of Alfred Gayosa. He knew that was short. Beating his man to the position, gets the offensive rebound, possibly 3 points.
And Mackey completes the three-point play. Maki Acosta scored 5 points in the first half, 2 of 4 from the field, played for 13 minutes. Belomia misses outside, rebounded by Alfred Gayosa, met by Job Alcantara.
Oh, that's a lift. Easy call to make. Whenever you try to do stuff that you don't practice, it
Yeah.
usually results in something not good.
Maybe because of the defensive job, because he was right in front of him. So it changes his direction. Foul is called on Alfred Gayoso. That's a bad thing to do, Mark. Whenever you commit a turnover, and after that, you will commit a turnover again by fouling the offensive guy. It happens all the time.
And they're in the penalty, so that's 2 free throws for Joe Alcantara. See, that's the problem with the Aces. You know, there are stretches, they look good, then they lose their discipline.
Yeah.
They focus too much on asking for fouls,
Complaining to the referees.
and it completely throws them off their game.
And Joe Alcantara goes 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. 2 minutes and 39 to go.
Shaping up to be another solid game for Joe Alcantara.
Denzel, 0 of 9 from beyond the arc. Frankie Johnson brings it across for the Valientes. And a big first half. Acrobatic shot, he gets it again. And a foul on AJ Vitog. So it's not in the active shooting.
But they're in the penalty.
But they're in the penalty, because if it's in the active shooting, it's going to be 3 free throws for Vitog. Frankie Johnson will go back to the seat, back in action. The mighty Thermite. Big game coming up next. The Vanta Black Dragons will take on the Macau Black Bears. It's a good one. Muhammad Salim. Getting the second free throw. Oh! Denzel misses. He gets it again.
Finally. Persistence from Denzel Wong. Probably got away with the foul there. Pushing off Hassan.
That's what you get when you're a persistent person.
Yeah.
Never giving up. That's a good attitude. Hassan from the outside, rebounded by Maki Acosta. Maki. Vito for 3. Yes! So AJ Vito with his first 3-point conversion here in the third period.
And he's somebody who can really help. AJ Vito, he can score, has a decent touch from the outside. Don't let his 2 points per game fool you.
Salim.
Okay. Credit half that basket to Rudy Lingana, but a great pass.
Denzel for 3. Finally! After missing 9 straight from beyond the arc, Denzel Wong connects his first from 3-point range.
The things a layup can do for a shooter.
Is now 1 out of 10 from downtown. Salim rises up for 2 going glass. Another field goal for Muhammad Salim.
You know, he's getting extended minutes because our De Leon got 2 techs in this quarter.
Denzel, bang! His second from downtown.
And he asking for a foul. And this guy can get hot quick. Denzel Wong, we've seen him make multiple threes in 1 quarter.
70-57. Air ball for Rudy Lingana. That ends our third period. Fourth quarter is coming up. You're watching the Asian Tournament. games tomorrow here in the city of Calapan, Oriental Mindoro. First game will be at 4 p.m. The Aces will take on the Macau Black Bears. The Vanta Black Dragons at 6 p.m. versus the Zamboanga Valientes. And Pola Pilipinas RPG will play against the Warriors. That's our main game, by the way, Mark. So the Warriors still winless here in the Asian tournament. They are 0-2, while Pola Pilipinas 2-0 going into that ball game tomorrow.
So adding up from leg number 2, they're on a 7-game winning streak.
Yes, they're looking good so far here in the Asian tournament. All right, I love you, Yuan. Our fans here in Calapan City, thank you very much for supporting the Asian tournament. And it's a 13-point lead for the Valientes. Field goal story here, Mark.
Valientes shooting just a bit under 50%. And the Aces, it's been a struggle, but they're only down 13.
Yeah. And you know, Denzel is starting to heat up.
That's a good sign for the
Connecting
Aces.
2 threes after missing 9 straight. Still no imports for the Valientes. And I see Wiki Bras approaching the official stable. Rudy Linganay. Joe Alcantara thinking 3. He changed his mind. That's what you get when you hesitate. Had that look, had that shot, but he decided to go inside.
He was open for 3 already.
Yeah.
Should have taken that. 3-point field goals. Aces 6 of 25, but if Denzel Wong starts to heat up, that could have changed the game.
Well,
there you go. There
Another
you go.
3 from Denzel, his 3rd from beyond the arc.
And they're only down 10, Sandy.
So yesterday, the Aces shot only 26% from beyond the arc, 6 out of 23. Denzel Wong struggled in that ball game. Now he has 3 triples and 7 already here for the team. That's Rudy Linganay answering back.
And that's who you go to when you need the bucket, the veteran Rudy Linganay.
So back to a 13-point lead for the Valientes. Denzel Wong from the parking lot. Oh! He's hot and he's feeling it.
That's the magic of it. Started with that persistent layup. 3 attempts at the layup. He made 1 and then 4 straight threes for Mr. Wong.
Here's now 4 out of 13 from beyond the arc. Tolomia. A.J. Benson with 1 to shoot. And the long rebound by Maki Acosta.
Oh.
The good ball.
Oh. Denzel Wong was wide open on the other wing.
And the last Coulibaly was not expecting the pass.
Yeah. And that hurts because you put so much effort into playing great defense to see the 4th 3. Denzel Wong shooting all the way from the parking lot.
There are only 2 players that can score from that area. Nicky Monteclaro and Denzel Wong. Remember their shootout in Pasay City?
That was fantastic.
Both players scoring at will from beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Oh.
The intense Alfred Gayosa. Great hustle.
Look at the game phase. And that's Derek King. They will play the Macau Black Bears after this game. A.J. Benson. Oh, what a shot.
The confidence of A.J. Benson. Just no hesitation off that pass. He saw Sergey Primak closing out and Denzel Wong.
Oh! Denzel Wong now 5 out of 15 from the field.
5 straight threes.
Big quarter for Denzel Wong. Rudy Lingana with the ball fake. Mike Tolomia for 3. It goes out of bounds.
He's casually pulling up just in front of the logo.
Denzel Wong did not play college basketball and turned professional 3 years ago, playing in the MPBL and the PSL. Job Alcantara with a fadeaway shot.
So every time Denzel Wong hits a 3, so far the Valientes have had an answer. And you see here the high pickup now for Denzel Wong.
So it's a 12-point game. Denzel is open again. Pang! 6 out of 16. And that is his 6th straight triple here in the 4th quarter. Timeout. All right, Denzel Wong on fire here in the 4th quarter. 6 straight triples. Well, after missing 9 straight, Denzel is hot from beyond the arc.
He's single-handedly pulling his team back into this game. They're just down 9 points. This lead was as high as 24 for the Valientes, but they took their foot off the gas, and that's been their problem here from leg 1 to leg 3. And Denzel Wong, 3 out of 6 in that 3rd quarter from the outside. He has 3 more here in the 4th quarter.
Rudy Lingana missing on the 3 attempt, and he complains to the referee. Step on the foot of Denzel Wong. Job Alcantara harassing Maki Acosta. Denzel shoots. Bryce. Benson keeping it alive. Changing direction. Fouled hard by Wawi Scotia. The basket is good for A.J. Benson.
The effort by A.J. Benson. Almost a turnover for the Valientes, but he came in running out of nowhere. You see him on the weak side there. Gets the tip and the fake and the arm. Wow, East Coast tried everything he could not to give a layup there.
You have to credit the intensity and the energy of A.J. Benson, because it was Wawi Scotia defending him there in transition. 3-point play, and Benson unable to complete. Picked up by Denzel Wong.
Pressure now by Job Alcantara.
Not even an inch. Foul away from the ball, and they will review it. And Benson and Maki Acosta exchanging pleasantries there.
And Maki Acosta once again involved in a huddle with the other team.
So we go to our
watch it here coming through the elevator. Ooh, ouch. A.J. Benson just keeping his cool, the right thing to do there.
Yeah, that's true.
He was asking, why'd you do that? Why? He wasn't really doing anything. He was playing defense.
Straight up defense. Maki Acosta on your screen. A veteran player for the Aces. Five minutes and 27 seconds to go. And big quarter also for A.J. Benson. Well, it's an unsportsmanlike foul. So an unsportsmanlike foul will be called on Maki Acosta. And a technical foul on the Valientes. Frankie Johnson went inside the court.
Number 27, Maggie Acosta. Technical foul on Frankie Johnson for entering the court.
Yeah, Frankie Johnson will get a, and he's gone.
Frankie Johnson is out of the playing court.
Yeah. So he's gone. So Frankie Johnson will get a technical foul, and he has complained that he did not go to the court because you are not allowed to go when there's a commotion.
He was on the bench and he stepped on the floor. That's literally stepping on the court. Even if you put 1 foot in from that green part,
you're not allowed
to the brown part.
Only the 5 players and the coach.
Exactly. But I think they're arguing that Frankie didn't get a tech. I mean, they're saying that Frankie Johnson had the technical foul earlier, and there's the hit. You see him, Frankie Johnson, he stepped on the floor. Clear as day right there.
That's
so
true.
He gets a tech. And his coaches should have pulled him back before the referee saw him. See, he was right. He was way into the court.
He's inside the court. It's a good call. There's no question about it. He's gone. He's gone.
I think they're arguing that he only has 1 tech. Ricky Bryce is explaining.
Yeah, he went inside the court. You're not allowed to do it. So Maki Acosta with the unsportsmanlike foul. So what's going on down there?
I'm trying to remember if Frankie Johnson had a tech in the first half.
No.
Somebody got the tech from the Aces, I remember.
So who I gotta talk to?
I don't know. Our boy, Ricky Bryce, wants some socks.
So they are sending in Peter Alfaro. I really don't know what take them so long to decide.
Because you're trying to find out if Frankie Johnson did have a tech in that first half.
And they're explaining it to Coach Bobby Dick de Los Santos, the head coach.
You know what's happening? This will cool down Denzel Wong. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the problem because Denzel Wong is beginning to heat up, scoring big time from beyond the arc. 6 triples already here in the second half. Had 3 in third, and he has 3 here.
He has brought his team back by himself from 24 points down.
Our technical head explaining it.
And that's the thing. He stepped on the floor. So I'm trying to remember if Frankie Johnson did get technical in that first half.
So he will join his teammate R.R. De Leon.
Oh, R.R. De Leon got those two technical fouls in the first half. So
you know, R.R. De Leon greeting Frankie Johnson with a big smile.
welcome. Welcome here, teammate.
So Denzel Wong will take the technical foul. So it's not two fouls, it's only one, but if you go inside, it's
from the
ejection
bench,
already.
automatic. Yes, 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 yes. So that's clear.
That's a preventive measure.
So two ticks cancel each other out, but there's a sportsmanlike foul.
And you know, Ricky Bryce continues to talk to the referees, the players, the Black Dragon players.
He talks to everybody. He likes to talk.
And he's doing the moonwalk right now.
He's asking for socks.
That's A.J. Benson, who was hit in the face earlier. Maki Acosta called for the unsportsmanlike foul, gets 2 out of 2. It's been a long fourth quarter for both teams. Hassan checks back in for A.J. Benson.
The ball stays with Zamboanga with 14 seconds to shoot.
We haven't seen Malik Diouf or Nick Evans since the first half.
Yeah, they're resting. Rudy. He hurried his shot because of their shot clock winding down. Denzel Wong on fire here in the second half. Gayosa. Wong. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the long lull. Ball goes out of bounds.
That lull really cooled off. Denzel Wong and Ricky Bryce again. All smiles, even if he committed a turnover.
14 seconds.
Foul outside. Foul inside. It's on number 17, Joel Alcantara.
Joel Alcantara is second.
Both teams not yet in the penalty. Both teams with 2 fouls.
14 seconds to shoot.
Wawi Scorsio, Bryce on him. Denzel Wong, Joel Alcantara chasing him. Denzel, what a shot! Denzel Wong scoring over Ricky Bryce. You know, Bryce is the #1 shot blocker here in the Asian tournament, and Denzel Wong was able to maneuver inside and scores over Ricky Bryce. Mike.
They're taking too long.
Intercepted by Alfred Gayosa. He will go all the way for the layup. You know, that also has an effect with the Zamboanga Valientes. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Denzel Wong here in the fourth quarter. Unstoppable Inside and outside. Look at that.
What a shot over Ricky Bryce, showing that it's not all about the three-point shot now. He can attack and finish. And the great steal, shooting the passing lane there outside. The lead is down to 8, Sandy, with 4 minutes left. So
Plenty of time remaining. Long way to go. Bryce stays in there. Joining him are Muhammad Salim, Job Alcantara, Mike Tolomia, and Rudy Linganay.
the Valientes are not careful here. The Aces could pull off this upset.
Job spins, trying to disengage. Shoot. Oh, what a shot there by Job Alcantara.
Alcantara again playing very well off the bench despite the DNP last night, showing up here tonight.
3:40 remaining in the fourth. Last Coulibaly, very quiet here. Denzel Wong. Here is Wawi Escocia for three. Way off. Bryce grabs it down. Here's the mighty Thermite. Rudy Linganay. Bryce outside, guarded by Las Coulibaly. Alcantara. Can't shake off his defender, and it's Wawi getting that basketball. Escocio. Denzel Wong. Leading shot. That's good. It's a three-point play for Denzel Wong.
Watch Denzel Wong here operate off that ball screen handoff. Beats Alcantara to the spot. Quick floater. And watch him count it. 1, 2. Oh, the fist bumps. He didn't get the fist bumps, but he counted 1, 2, 3.
Denzel completes the three-point play.
He's playing out of his mind here in the second half.
That's 84-77, coming back alive. The Aces here. And the crucial moments, Bryce misses on the three.
Valientes are playing defensively on offense, just eating up clock and throwing up some bad shots.
Foul is on Job. And that will be their fourth team foul. So they're not getting the penalty. Defensively playing, they are the offensive team. Wawi.
Shot clock.
Shot clock winding down. Wawi. That's a 24-second shot clock violation.
He did not know. Nobody was communicating the time to Wawi Escocio.
Final 2 minutes of this ball game. Job. He sprays it to Rudy for two. Yes. And the Aces wants to talk things over. Timeout. The Aces coming back 86 to 77 with 1:43 to go. And Denzel Wong with the hot hands here for the Aces.
The problem is he's doing it by himself. He doesn't have the support. Blas Coulibaly, Sergey Primak. Alfred Gayosa has been there, here and there, but not consistent enough to really help Denzel Wong pull this lead down.
So the Valientes with no more fouls to give. The Aces with 2 more fouls to give. This will be a huge possession for the Aces.
No, they need to get Denzel Wong coming off something here, not just him dribbling that basketball. The pressure's right there.
Escosio, Coulibaly, Gayosa, Wong, and Vito. Denzel for 3. Picked up by Salim.
They got to get across there. Now they can milk some clock.
You know, deliberately slowing things down here. Gayosa picks up the foul. That will be his third. That will be their third team foul. And also his third personal. The Aces not yet in the penalty. While the Valientes, they are in the penalty. Here is Mike. Rudy. Job Alcantara downstairs. Blocked by Las Coulibaly. Picked up by Vito. Denzel Wong will score and 1.
Great job by Denzel Wong, just understanding they're running out of time, pushes it, gets ahead of Job Alcantara. Ready and 1. Well, that's 5 fouls on Job Alcantara.
And Peter, oh, that's AJ Benson coming back for the Valientes. Is it Benson? No. They're sending in Hassan. Wow, for a moment I saw AJ Benson going to the official stable, but Bobby Dick stopped him. So it's going to be Hassan coming back for the Valientes. Denzel Wong will go to the free throw line for the bonus free throw, and he completes the 3-point play. That is his second also here in the fourth quarter with a minute. We'll make that 45 seconds to go. 86-79.
Rudy will just dribble this out. No pressure from the Aces.
Here is Rudy. Bryce with the attack. Yes.
And that should be the dagger in this game.
$88-80. It's an 8-point game. 10 seconds. Wowie. They're not letting Denzel Wong score. Bryce. And that ends. That ends our ball game.
Emphatic
long, very long buzzer. Denzel Wong with another monster performance, especially in the second half. What a play here, what a game, what a finish by Denzel Wong. Final score 88 for the Valientes, the Aces 80. So the Valientes 2-1 here in the third leg here in the Asian tournament. The Aces 0-2. Let's take a look at some highlights here. Mike Tolomia started this ball game very hot from beyond the arc. Frankie Johnson also playing good in the second period. Tolomia starting with 2 straight triples. So we're waiting for our courtside reporter to talk to our best player of the game. Mike Tolomia is there with our courtside reporter. He's our best player of the game, Flo. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Sandy. He redeemed himself today. Our best player of the game, Mike Tolomia of the Zamboanga Valientes. Congratulations, Mike. Mike, yesterday you missed that last shot for your team, but today you were the biggest reason why they won. What were the factors that made your game better today?
Nag-stick lang kami sa plan namin para to prepare us from our next 2 games. Siguro to build yung team namin para sa games namin after.
Thank you, Mike. Follow-up question. Earlier, you told me that when you woke up today, you wanted a reset for the Valientes. Will this win set the tone for your upcoming games?
Yes, magandang panalo to do na medyo nag-down yung energy namin sa second half. But win is a win, so dadali namin to para sa next game namin.
Thank you so much and congratulations again to the Zamboanga Valientes. That's the best player of the game, Mike Tolomia. Back to you, Sandy and Coach Mark.
Thank you very much, Flo Del Agua, Mark Dandan, my partner. My name is Sandy Grumo. Up next, the Black Bears versus the Dragons. You're watching the Asian Tournament.